Oh hey, you're just in time to explore Recollect summoning together. It's 10:59 right now and the feature launches at 11 AM. No maintenance, it just becomes available, like the new banners. Hopping in to get our first look at Recollect summoning. We're first greeted with a notice explaining that only the first pickup from this will get 100 bonus EOS. As you can see, the pink rate is 3% even if you're rolling for fast characters. It makes it a little bit less enticing, but they've got to save something for proper fast. So it's not really recommended to roll this just for Ligma. The spooks available are the common pull that you get from normal banners. There is, however, one coin shop joker left in the deck, Mimori. Guess they wanted to leave one hot tamale in the pack. Pray that you never spook her. The final confirmation is the pickup rate. Yes, it's still 0.7% as always. Different to normal banners, you select your pickup target by pressing the plus button. There's only one choice for me. Lazy Whale Girl. To reiterate on the warning, normal banners give 100 bonus EOS for the first pickup. If there are multiple banners, you can normally get 100 bonus EOS for each banner. That's not the case for Recollect summoning though. Once you've pulled any of them as a pickup, you can't get bonus EOS by switching to another pickup. Another note, the spark points you accumulate while pulling on this not banner don't count towards sparking on the normal banners. You can only use these spark points towards a Recollect spark. This is me from the future, so I'm hiding my spark counter. As you can see, my other banner spark counter is 10, and that's only because I burned an expiring tricolor ticket on Unbricced Michiru. I assure you, I am not a luck sack who would get a pickup in 10 pulls. That concludes the explanation part of this video. Stick around if you want to see how my first Recollect pull went. It's time to roll Salvation. This part's pretty much all the same summoning, same Arona. For my first pull, I offer a goldfish holding a club. I checked the records of the pulls that I've done since I started playing till now. I've pulled 1600 times so far in Fest and not one time has she come home. I consider myself the near spot on demographic for this. How ironic it would be if I got her in one shot here. Alas, this is not the pink I'm looking for. That's a really quirky summon line. Noah, nice. Not gonna lie, she's one of my favorites. She was starting to lose her niches during the Torment speedrunning era, but between Nisad and Lunatic Cause, I think it's fair to say she's somewhat back. I also imagine she'll be useful in the upcoming Hieronymus Lunatic. As I said before, there's no way I would get a pickup in 10 pulls. Anything but an actual signature. Happy? Nope, a sad face. Wow, 2 in a row. I guess Arona does give some New Year's Eve presents. I'm more than prepared to go to the full 200 pulls, but I'd like to get her sooner than later since this doesn't get 6% for 3 stars like a real fest. Round 2. Okay, so which of you is it gonna be? I wasn't able to record a live reaction, so I'll spare you a fake one. Relief. I really can Nombiri now. I mean, what is there to say about S.Hoshino? She attack, she kind of attack, yeah. Anyone playing this game should aim to have her as soon as possible. If you're not systematically being denied for years, I'm definitely not bitter. Just gonna bask here for a moment, thinking of all the golden suffering from the past. Until now. What a great way to end a year of Blue Archive. And that's the end of my first Recollect summoning. I hope it's the last. The rest of this video is going to be pretending that I had to do a lot more summons to not spoil that I got to be a luck sack for once. It'll be padded out with some additional tricolor tickets I had to throw away before this. We'll then raise Hoshino and we'll take her for a test run. First up is Yakumo. Her recent event story was really good and I like her design because she's made by the same artist as Seiya. No dice. Go next. Next up is Dress Michiru. She's kind of adjacent to Swimsuit Shiroko. She does have a slight edge in some cases because her EX only costs 2, and she has a battle start party attack buff instead of Shiroko's crit chance. However, this is how my pulls usually go. I am normally not a lucker sensei. Today was just an exception given by the grace of Arona. Next up is decking out Swimsuit Hoshino. She's gonna need some bulk where we're going. And while we're at it, I'll just muse about the past and my thoughts on the Recollect system. Overall, I think it's good for the game. As it was, it's easy to join the game right after a fest and get stuck in gold because you joined at the wrong time. It's really frustrating when you can't do anything about that either. I personally see myself as having joined pretty much the worst generation. It was a few months after the original S.Hoshino event where Swimsuit Hoshino reran, so I was effectively locked out of an entire color for a long time. And while it's easy to say tough luck or it's only 200 pyros, which doesn't mean anything, I mean sure, rationally you know that, but being left out of something because of timing is never a good feeling, especially when you don't know when the next time will be. I don't know if any gacha game has perfectly solved bridging the new player and veteran gap in a way that doesn't offend the other side. Like sure, you don't want to make the veterans feel like everything they've spent or earned up to this point is devalued, but without some sort of assurance to new players that they'll make it eventually without spending thousands of dollars, it's going to wither up the pipeline that leads to new long-time gameplay-focused players. So I think Recollect will help by establishing a time ceiling before intermediate players can get the essential pieces that were once locked away behind an ever-diluting Fespook pool. Rant's over. Now let's see her in action. Just spent some workbooks, so let's go get those back.
うへー、調子に乗りすぎちゃったかな。
I didn't want to drag this out to an entire set battle, but let's just say mistakes were made somewhere along the way here. Probably both from a composition and execution standpoint. Set's HP in his red form pretty much comes with the assumption that you have Swimsuit Hoshino, at least at the higher floors. In fairness, I have seen a floor 99 clear that didn't use her, but it was very expensive and not comfy. In any case, we made it somehow. This was floor 97 where you stop getting workbooks. It's so nice to have Swimsuit Hoshino along now. Now I can properly slack. We're now done pretending that I'm still pulling. I hope you found this video enjoyable and see you around next time. Peace out.